Hey guys, it's Donnie. Welcome to Drinking in the Northwest. We made the road trip up north. As you can see in the background, we are at North Sound Brewing. We are in Mount Vernon, Washington. We're on the west side of the river, so we're on the other side of the river, right off one of the main roads here. But it's a great setup out here. Uh, so far, so good, except the beer tender's got a Portland Timbers soccer sweatshirt on, which is not good. Anyways, we're going to go in. We're going to check it out. They got a nice big parking lot. Let's turn the camera around, go in and check it out. You want to? So here at North Sound Brewing, right off the main drag, Mount Vernon, Washington, it is a 21 and over tap room. So there are no kids allowed. It is pet friendly, dogs allowed in the beer garden only, which is outside here. They got a great inside area for the wintertime too. They do not have a kitchen, so they do snacks, bar snacks, stuff like that. You're more than welcome to bring your own food. New policy, no dogs allowed anywhere inside the building. They've got a great setup here. Lots of garage doors, North Sound Brewing. I don't know if you can read the hours. We'll go over the hours once we sit down, though. Yeah, so far here. Nice little outside seating with the windows that go up and down there, which is really cool. Neat place. Good beers. Like I said, the only really flaw with that I've seen with this place so far is that sweatshirt, but that's just me. So yeah. What? How big of a barrel system is 4 1/4? Is that what they started with? Okay, so that's what it's been. 13 years. Perfect. I was glancing at my story. I try to do my homework and hours, food, all that stuff, kid friendly. It's more of an informational thing because when we travel, we watch YouTube to see where to go, eat, stuff like that. Plus, I don't get in trouble for going to breweries. Going to get content, honey. Yeah. So they do can their own beers. Yeah, I got some merchandise. So we got a big beer garden. It's real nice out here. So like she said, it's a 4 1/4 system, and everything is done in house. Let's sit down. I did grab a beer. I grab a Hopsalicious. Nice little fire pit. So let's sit down and see what kind of information we got with this place. There's my beer. All right. All right, guys. Now we're situated and seated here at North Sound Brewing. I did not get a taster tray. I've got the Hopsalicious IPA. A little bit about North Sound Brewing, the backstory. Um, my taste for flavorful beer started in Denver in college, which is a way to find flavorful beers and various imported styles. Luckily, there was a liquor store near campus that had a large selection of unique beers. He tried sampling them all. Him and his wife, Lori, moved to Seattle in 1988 when the craft beer scene was emerging and started brewing a couple years later. He was soon hooked. His new hobby was brewing. He brewed just about every weekend. At day job at the time, he was working in insurance. His name is Kurt. Kurt and Lori are the owners. They were able to travel to UK and Ireland for vacation, where they enjoyed golfing, sightseeing, and beer, and they developed a love for many of the ales, including cask or real ale. They moved from Seattle to Mount Vernon in '97 and continued the hobby of basement brewing. And finally, ready for a change from the insurance business, in 2009, they bought the commercial building here. So they've been open for 14 years. On August 27th, 2010, North Sound Brewing sold their first keg of beer to 3 local pubs in downtown Mount Vernon: the Porterhouse, the Trumpeter, and Empire Ale. The following Friday, September 3rd, 2010, the tasting room opened for business, and the dream became a reality. The head brewer, his name is Rob Kent. He's a retired Navy Petty Chief Officer, passionate for beer, and also Sarah Meager, the assistant brewer and beer tender. I'm guessing she might be the one that was in there wearing the Portland Timbers. Ooh, I did go to the Sounders Timber game on this last Saturday. Ended up as a tie, so that's okay. Tap room hours: Monday through Thursday they're open from 3 to 7:30. Friday they're open from 1 to 8:30. Saturday from noon to 8:30, and Sunday they're open from noon to 6:30. They do have gluten-free beer. They have cider. They have wine. Again, they are not family-friendly, 21 and over, and pets, dogs are allowed in the beer garden as long as they're on a leash. As for me, I just went with the Hopsalicious. Looks good. It's golden. It's a sort between Northwest style IPA and a New England style IPA. Put a bunch of Citra on Mosaic in the back end of the boil, and also dry hop this beer to create a nice citrusy aroma with a big hop flavor. It's 6.8 ABV, and it's got a 3.86 globally on Untapped. And I personally find it very tasty. I enjoy it. Yeah, it's a neat area up here. I would definitely come up, check them out. Kurt seemed very nice when I talked to him. I always go in and ask permission to film. Some people just start filming, and I prefer to ask permission. But they've got a really good tap list. I took a picture of it, and we'll put the photo in there. But yeah, old world inspired, unfiltered small batch ales. Very solid place. The address 17406 State Route 536 in Mount Vernon, Washington. They're on Facebook. So you guys get a chance and you're on Mount Vernon, West Mount Vernon, let's get that correct. Pop into North Sound Brewing. You won't be disappointed. It's a really neat area. They do have a water jug out here, so there's water on if you want water. Again, I'd like to thank Kurt for letting me film here. Thanks for the fantastic beer, and come check out North Sound Brewing. Until next time, guys. Cheers.